What's up, guys? I'm eating some ice cream. Who's ready to get gay? Who's ready to get homo? What's up, Classic Visual? What's up, Steven? What's up, Daniel? What's up, Michael? What's up, Falcro? What's up, Video Game Junkie? Going pretty good. Make sure you guys smash that like. What's up, Bellmanor Gaming? Ooh, baby. I think I love you from head to toe. It's 3:24 in the morning. It's only 9:24 p.m. here. What's up, True Racer? Okay. So a new episode of the Chris Chan documentary came out today. We're going to watch it. We're going to watch it. You guys ready for it? Why is there only 5 likes? But 13 of y'all. Some of you guys aren't smashing like, and that's fucked. I know you guys smash like for other people's fucking live streams. Smash like for mine. I'm not even going to sugarcoat it anymore. You're not going to be around level 1 online? Okay. How's everybody's night going? Let's go ahead and I guess we'll get started. We'll watch this episode. Pretty fucking stoked. I contacted Gino Samuel the other day, asking him where the fuck was the new Chris Chan episode. And he was all like, oh, it'll come out next week. And sure enough, he got it out. So I'm pretty stoked. I'm pretty excited about it. And I'm going to move the... I missed that music, y'all. Thank you, Video Game Junkie. I appreciate it.
This is the story
of Chris Chan. Sonichu was a classic. You're not wrong.
On August 9th, 2020, after Chris Chan followers expressed concern over the leaked video in which Sonichu, while allegedly possessing Christine's body, states what arrangements are to be made regarding her possessions in the event Chris ceased to exist in the real-world dimension, the alleged Sonichu wrote a couplet of reassuring tweets. Hey y'all, simple clarification if a certain new rumor, if you have not heard, do not worry or go looking into it. Simple and direct. Barb and I are safe, well, and okay. In the sequence.
What's up, Bill Bones? What's up, Daniel Barry?
As a think ahead moment for this timeline. Lightning bolt, lightning bolt, lightning bolt emojis. Now, after reading all of that and this, what are you feeling right now?
Thank you, Christopher. What's up, 3Frame?
Calm sensation, you will have a lucky and blessed day today. Otherwise, if you feel weirded out, consider yourselves blessed. Your day is remaining neutral after this moment. On August 10th, Not, veritable leader of the Place Discord server, joined the recently founded official Quickie Discord server, meant for general discussion of Chris Chan. and proceeded to leak many private photos and correspondences
Appreciate that, Daniel.
Christine
Thank
and
you.
later Sonichu shared privately with members of the place.
Sonichu.
Not soon after invited the alleged Sonichu to the Quickie server as well, who quickly joined for himself. Over on the Place server, Sonichu asked the other members there what to say on the Quickie server, since he was told that there would be people who would be willing to serve him. Upon perusing the Quickie server some further, Sonichu found photos of writings meant for Chris's friend Kai, which were sent to him privately, expressing his annoyance at seeing them leaked on Discord. Other members reasoned the leak came about because Kai was a dumbass. Sonichu agreed, but clarified that he was a good kind of dumbass, who possessed powers and abilities that were allegedly personally verified. 2 days later, the purported Sonichu made a public announcement on the Quickie server, letting everyone know that he was not only busy with dealings concerning the dimensional merge, but also planning to bring Christine's body into Dimension C-197 and later travel back in time to prevent the COVID-19 pandemic from
It's always
ever
weird.
happening. He also asked for everyone to speak with him and treat
Dimension
him with
merge.
sincerity
Have
and
we crossed the
honesty,
dimensions
claiming
yet,
he
guys,
did
or
not
merged?
support neat behavior, derogatorily referring to those not in employment, education, or training.
He always
On
write these
August
big
14th,
blocks of text that
moderators
like
of the Quickie
I
Discord
tune out on
decided
reading.
to remove
I can never
and ban
read like these
Christine's
big
account
blocks
from
of
the
text.
server, noting that their original aim, like that of the Quickie website, was to catalog Chris's activities and to not directly interact with her or provide her with a platform to spread her beliefs. Klopp, the founder of the official Quickie server, then founded the server Quick Friends. Chiefly run by Not, the new server was a dedicated space for Christine or Sonichu to communicate with supposed fans, where people could offer their questions, which would be privately sorted through and directly messaged
Mango?
to Christine's account. The server was shut down less than a month after its inception, as Not had trouble managing the increasing numbers of antagonistic, low-effort trolls and troublemakers, or weens. In the midst of
Man, I
this,
ate a slice of
Chris
pizza
as
earlier,
Sonichu
now I'm
was
just
frequently
burping and
communicating
burping.
with the enabling members of the Play's Discord.
Try
in
not to
addition
burp in
some
y'all's ear.
fictional characters that were being portrayed by them. One of which was Lane Chu the Chronicler,
That's a
created
good
by
drawing.
Chris, inspired by the anime Serial Experiments Lane, allegedly introduced to her by Not. Lane Chu served to document Christine's activities in the Discord server and would occasionally disseminate information to the Quickie and Kiwi farms, as well as offer Chris and Sonichu words of support and guidance, mostly concerning the merge. Lane Chu was played as possessing the bodies of several of the Play's members. Initially, the character spoke through Not, who then briefly passed into Klopp. In August, new The Place member Anaxis was instructed to take over the role of Lane Chu, who spoke with Sonichu in public and private. As
You're here for the
Sonichu was seeking
Christery. What's
advice
up,
about
Matt?
the coming dimensional merge. Anaxis was coached by Not how to respond, eventually learning to give him pseudo-philosophical words of guidance relating to the importance of patience and letting nature take its course, which Sonichu seemed to accept. Anaxis reasoned that even though he was enabling Christine to keep her comfortable and open to their input, he insisted that it was important to not offer her any new ideas and maintain her current belief system. On August 16th, the purported Sonichu posted on Twitter of his efforts in replacing Chris's broken air conditioner, attaching photos of Sonichu using her neckwear/mask around her
Dude,
forehead
he does
to
have-
form a quote-unquote
What's up, Craig?
three-quarter do-rag. He then posted a photo of the newly installed AC unit in the window. On August 22nd, a Reddit user met Sonichu possessing Christine's body while in the gas station/minimart Sheets and posted a photo
What would y'all
of the
do if
two
y'all ran into
together.
Chris Chan randomly
Also
in
on
the
that
fucking
day,
wilderness?
Anaxis as Lane Chu held a question and answer session with Christine as Sonichu after compiling a range of feasibly acceptable and interesting questions from several people. In regards to Chris's father, Bob, Sonichu wrote that Robert Chu was annoying for Chris, but still wise and intelligent, having his work greatly appreciated. Regarding Joshua Moon, or Null, the administrator of the Kiwi farms, Sonichu wrote that he and Chris felt neutral towards him, acknowledging all the help
I
he
prefer
had
being a hill.
contributed, but was displeased with Null's disbelief in things quote-unquote fictional. Notably, when Lane Chu asked Sonichu if he had ever heard the song Baba O'Reilly by rock band The Who, the alleged Sonichu wrote, "Heard it in a movie before." Sonichu quickly
Yeah, I
edited
plan on
the
watching some
message
more
to read,
Cyrax down the line.
"Mama's
Somebody
heard
sent
it in
me
movie
a
before." On
somebody
August
sent me
26th,
a better
Chris's Twitter account
documentary
blocked Jacob's
that I will
sadness.
be checking out
Jacob then
eventually.
decreed that he could feel the light of God return to his house and the shadow of Satan descend into darkness after freeing from Chris. He added that he would be casting major spells on her, warning those living near her should move far away. Sockness would go on to his personal subforum, or subreddit, on the site Reddit, to elaborate that he also blocked Christine because it was clear to him that she was only faking her magical powers and was unable to assist him in the dimensional merge. Jacob was certain she would not be able to reach him again over social media. On August 27th, Chris announced through her Discord account to the place that Sonichu had stopped possessing her body and was now in control of the Christine Weston Chandler from Dimension 1214. Lane Chu took the opportunity to ask some questions, such as what were the major differences between Dimensions 1214 and 1218. Christine as Christine wrote that pop star Michael Jackson had released 2 more albums and lived some years longer in the alternate dimension. After answering a few questions, Chris told Lane Chu that it was not a good time for a Q&A, for her brain was fatigued after a very active day. The next day, after Sonichu apparently taken back control of Chris's body, the place members held an informal chat and question and answer session over Google Hangouts.
What do you want to be remembered as, and what do you think you will be remembered for?
Well, she wants to be remembered as for who she is, for her life so far and still ongoing. She's essentially living on forever, and this body's living forever, by the way, you know that. But she would probably want to be remembered as kind, positive person. She always has been and is always meant to be, and also the literal goddess.
Chris, another category?
Oh,
let me tell you guys when you say that, because to be honest, I didn't know anything about Chris Chan until I started watching this documentary. And if you've been following along, all you guys like Bill Bones and Matt and Craig and other people on here, I literally have watched every single episode, all 77 parts of this documentary to catch up. And now I'm caught up. So I'm in real time watching this with you guys, and I'm sucked in with this Chris Chan stuff. In all honesty, the Chris Chan stuff is more entertaining than the Cyrax stuff. I was watching the Cyrax stuff the other day, and to be honest, I was kind of bored of it. The DSP stuff is kind of lame as fuck too. Like, to me, Chris Chan's like the perfect complement of somebody to watch and just go down the rabbit hole. We even watched a Spoonie documentary the other day, and it wasn't as compelling as this. You know, this is awesome because there's documented calls, there's photos, there's videos, there's so much to Chris Chan that it's like, it's crazy to believe that he's even a real person. Yeah, this is the newest one, VJC. What's up, by the way?
And books and all that.
Somebody asked, you had to retire from the mayorship of CWCville because it was too much responsibility. Are you sure you want to become a deity? It has a lot more responsibilities than being mayor.
Okay, well, that fell on Christine Chen, Mama's silk counterpart in C197, and she literally fell into that. And this goes along with the past dislike of the LGBT, where Christine Chen went forward in time to obviously an alternate timeline where they literally had come up with this anti-gay serum, and then she literally came back in time with that. Yeah, Magic Chan just knew that was coming.
You're now invested? Yeah, same. What's up, serial killer? It's been a little bit. How have you been?
And, you know, she was about to essentially going to put it in the water system, but then she got stopped by Magic Chan, and she had to resign from being mayor at that time. and aside from that, from all the other specimens of that particular substance that might have been brought back in time, were just essentially neutralized
Do
and
you have to
properly
retire from the
disposed
whoop
of.
pack? What do you mean?
All of it.
Huh.
Was
During
that fart?
this time, Chris or Sonichu nominated the Chandler's house to become a Pokestop within the augmented reality game Pokemon Go, which would enable players of the game to go to her house's location and collect in-game items. The nomination was quickly rejected. A couple of days later, QB Farms users noted that Chris's Quick Fill shopping website was down, but neither Chris nor Sonichu addressed the matter. On the final day of August, QB Farms user Unrequited Dogpilings shared scans of court documents concerning Christine's trespass after forbidden charge in 2018, noting that she signed the documents with the name Chris Chan Sonichu.
I play the new wrestling
written
game.
in
Which
jagged
one?
lightning-esque
The AEW
lettering.
one or the WWE one?
On September 2nd,
I've played both.
Chris's 2 debt repayment cases were finalized, ruling that Christine was to pay back to the plaintiffs a combined total of between $3,500 and $4,000. At around this
If
time,
you watch Chris
the
Chan, you
alleged
have to retire your
Sonichu
whoop
sent
pack
text
says. I don't
messages
get
to
the
Knott,
joke.
revealing that the reason Sonichu and Christine were still
I
in
guess,
Dimension
whatever you wanna
1218 and
do.
not in C-197 was because she needed Maker Night Fee and Knott to come live close to Chris's house in Ruckersville, Virginia, so they could activate certain events. On September
Yeah, I
3rd,
played the AEW
Knott
game.
began posting on the QB Farms private messages and screenshots from Chris and Sonichu, writing that these correspondences were with quote-unquote Watchmen, a title given to the active members of the place, inspired by the 2009 film Watchmen. At this point, the identities and the modus operandi of the Watchmen were unknown to the general Christian following public. On September 4th, Christine's YouTube account posted a short video starring her mother, Barbara, updating her audience of her condition so that people would not ask Sonichu about her state in his upcoming livestream.
Man, she's far out.
My name is Barbara Chandler. I'm doing fine. What do you want to know?
Ask questions in the comments below or wherever to my associates, yada yada, and come on, say something
Dude,
else.
she's out. I can't believe he
I don't
took
know what
advantage
else to
of that
say.
poor woman. That's fucked.
I'm doing fine. That's all I can say. Thank you for being interested.
Soon after, Sonichu livestreamed himself reacting to part 4 of YouTube Brony cartoon series Red vs. Blue.
We're gonna respond to Analysis Anarchy Part 4. It's pretty much a bit of a wait right now, so everybody just relax, we're all good. I'll probably offer some thoughts along the way, just, randomly, whatever, yada yada yada. And all donations to the super chat are greatly appreciated, so thank you.
I want a Sonichu
And
medallion,
Charlotte
guys.
Lagos, that's why
I'll buy one next
looks
time I
like
get
the hair is a little wet.
I get paid.
Why?
She did look scared and
You
petrified.
see Rosie right here. Right here. Right here. She's right here sitting next to me. And you see me talked in lines and sync. So that's good. That is more than enough good stuff for you, even regardless of the fact
I
that,
will say that's a cool Commodore 64 box
it's all true.
behind
You know
him
that.
right there.
Everybody knows it. I know it. Feel it. Everybody feels it. Speaking of which, if you could see the aura through this video, and everything else, then you're psychic and you're awesome. I'm doing a thing. Yeah, you've already seen Barb in the video that I just uploaded a few minutes ago, so
It's time to
you
get
have no
Eric a
reason
Sonic
to
Gun
ask
Ghost?
about Barbara,
Isn't that a mini
because that's
console?
her.
I don't know.
You
I know he
care.
had
She
an
said
original.
she's not- and we're not- and she's not
He had
being
an
held
original
hostage
Commodore
either, so
64
shut the hell up, you
previously in
frickin'
episodes.
Fucking haters. Wow, closer to the time than I thought. 8 minutes to go. I'm just gonna leave a comment. How y'all doing, analysts? I am reasonably excited for part 4. The previous parts have been very good. so good that I am literally watching them again. After having foreseen and watched in other timelines.
Is Chris Chan a world champion on Space Invaders?
This whole body,
Legit?
It's numb.
I didn't know that.
It's been numb for months. It's been feeling numb for months. So, I ain't hurting. No pain. It's literally an immortal body that's staying alive for a long, long time. You know, like thousands of years and so on, or beyond that. Infinity. I get it. Stop it with the Barbing. I mean, stop making Barbara a meme, alright? That's enough. Stop talking about Barb. I don't know how to disable live chats from phone or... I mean, is this it? Good. Phew. Hooray. I don't have to look at him anymore. So tired. I'm so tired. I mean, oh my Christian, why am I still here in this dimension? Why am I not in Quickville yet? I like that guy from the anime Erased. I mean, if that's gonna happen, just a simple whoop, revive, turn around. I'm in Quickville instead of here. I'm in C197 here instead of here. I'm right here, in spot in this room, and I'm in the same dimension as Rosie once again. I need to be in the same dimension as Rosie. I'm right. Let's be in the same dimension as Rosie. Let's running at max speed. You don't know why I'm racing has been since for the last 6 months.
I like when he does these voice characters. He should have just voice acted. I think he would have been successful for like a show like Steven Universe or some shit.
Bumped. I had to get collide with Super Sonic Senpai, my senpai, and all that. Just I was a wild Pokemon.
A form of power that afflicts its victims with pop culture powers most garish and cringy. But I had to make sure it worked.
What's up, Doctor Who?
Tried it on others.
Cheers, love. The cavalry's here.
Quite.
Nice.
On September 7th, Sonichu, or Chris, instructed Not how to fulfill orders on her behalf whenever her fans would purchase her Twilight Sparkles secret chipfic folder cards or Sonichu comic books, giving him access to her Google account and sharing with him names and addresses of the buyers. The next day, the Watchmen founded the Quick Questions Discord server, which was dedicated for Christian followers to submit their questions that will later be asked by Lane Chu to Chris.
Feels like we're being cursed.
Lane
He
Chu
hasn't
would go
done a
on to
cursed
ask
Kamehameha in a
the
while,
Sonichu
has
a
he?
selection of questions over the following weeks, with Sonichu revealing the so-called most challenging artwork Chris had ever made. A drawing comprising of 9 A4-sized pages taped together, depicting CPU Blueheart, the most prevalent Sonichu characters, and the CPUs from Hyperdimension Neptunia. Another time, he revealed the lyrics of the Michael Jackson song Ride or Die, recorded by the artist in Dimension 1214, after the date he passed away in Dimension 1218. I'm getting older. I don't lie. I don't feel the age. I've got my wisdom, my faith. I'm a sage. Life is a stage.
Rebecca
We play
Heineman
our
was
parts,
Space Invaders
but
champion.
in my life, I stay young at heart. I've been up, down, and around. I'm not from this part of town. I've come from the hood of child. Their youthful antics are from the wild. It is a miracle to keep that mood when getting older's got you brewed. Verse. I'm living my life in this later age. I'm a bit of a sage, but my youth keeps me wild and alive. Gotta stay young, because it's all ride or die. On September 13th, a Sonichu-focused Twitter account holder posted a photo of herself embracing her illustration of Sonichu. The supposed Sonichu using Christine's account wrote to her that a Sonichu that tall was very rare, as their species was typically 3 foot 5 inches tall. Soon after, Sonichu wrote a message in Chinese, Japanese, and Spanish, likely utilizing the Google Translate translation service.
I did
which
send
roughly translated
Chris Chan a
as,
DM recently,
"Listen,
by the way.
everyone around
Let's
the
see when
world,
Chris Chan responds to it.
Sonichu is our
If
goddess
Chris Chan
and
responds to
savior.
me on
She is
DMs,
going
I will
to
make a
right the
post or a
remaining
video
wrongs
about it.
as we coexist in the same dimension combined with all the fictional and original characters. He added that Christine, their goddess, could hear and speak all languages. Also on that day, A user on the DIY product-focused merchant site Etsy complained on Christine's old Etsy storefront, noting that it had been 3 years since they ordered from Chris, but their order remained unfulfilled. It was around this time that Chris came in contact with a group of individuals based in Goochland County, Virginia, that would come to call themselves Prater, who planned to collaborate with her in producing Sonichu medallions and other Christian-related merchandise on her behalf, with the aim of having their joint venture being financially beneficial for both parties. They first came to personally visit the Chandler's residence and handed Sonichu in Christine's body a Sonichu medallion with infused gold coloring they had crafted themselves. After at least one meeting over lunch, the supposed Sonichu gave them his and his mother's blessing to proceed with the opening of an online shop on Etsy and begin mass-producing medallions. On September 25th, one Justin, a buyer of 2 Sonichu comic books, texted Christine complaining that his order remained unfulfilled after
I want a
significant
Sonichu comic.
delay, having failed to hear back from her so-called partner handling the order. He threatened to sue the Chandlers and take them to court with the hopes of landing them in prison.
Big
if Chris
Bubba
didn't
in
respond
jail.
with a plan to resolve the issue by 10:30 p.m. of that night. The following day, after getting
What does
no
Chris Chan
response,
do? Chris
Justin
Chan does
messaged
no
her
job.
again, claiming he would take legal action that would lead to the demolishment of her house. Chris then responded, writing that she and her accomplices
Just
were
draws
going through a
and-
major grind of all the events, as her brain was psychically linked to everything. She explained that she was allegedly being helped by Null, along with other allies, to help with her back orders. Chris added that a refund for Justin could not be issued, as funds had been more than fickle around there, and told him to blame any further delays on Null. She expressed that she would not tolerate any more of his hate-filled trolling, and that he would get us comics when they would be ready. Justin went on to write in length that he was not a troll, and that he simply demanded what he paid $30 for, branding her a thief, and claimed
Jesus
that Christine
Christ,
would
look
go
at
to
that
prison
fucking wall
for
of
not
text.
fulfilling his order and cause the Chandlers to lose their house. On September 28th, the alleged Sonichu wrote through Christine's Twitter account that the Quickfill shopping site had been closed for a while due to her inability to pay for the website hosting costs. He added
What's
that
up,
he was
NES
working
Wizard?
with other unnamed friends and supposed allies that would be selling and producing on her behalf the Sonichu comics, custom Twilight Sparkles, secret chipfic folder cards, Sonichu medallions, and so on. Sonichu added that the COVID-19 pandemic had been most discordant with this dimension and timeline, but told Chris's followers to chillax. He continued that he did not appreciate a pinned post in the Christian subforum on QB Farms, wherein Null tells readers to not buy anything from Christine. Sonichu closed by telling people to stop hating on them, since they were dealing with psychic and deity-level problems that would be explained later on. The alleged Sonichu then posted new photos of Chris's Sonichu medallion hanging from her necklace, visibly warping on the surface and encrusted in possible grime. On September 30th, after Barbara received flowers from someone who claimed to be her son, the movie critic Cole Smithy, in commemoration of her upcoming birthday, Sonichu, in response, posted on Christine's YouTube account a video starring
Jesus
Barbara,
Christ, Chan
directed at Chris's
Sonichu, how's it
half-brother
going?
Cole.
We got Sonichu in the house.
Hi, Cole.
God, it
Thanks
hurts
for
me
the
so much to
flowers.
see her.
They're beautiful. That was very sweet of you. I remember all the cards and letters that you mailed me.
Dude,
when you
it's
were in
so rough
college.
to see her.
I
Thank you,
still
Mr.
have
Serial
them,
Killer. I appreciate
and I
that.
still read them.
It's so rough
nice
to see her, dude.
to be reminded of your love and support. Thank you very much. I love you.
Very nice. Very nice. All right.
I bet you, I don't want to say this,
hey,
but
Cole. Got a little message for you myself. Brother,
it's
this is
almost
actually
gross to think, was he
Sonichu.
messing around
Yeah,
with his
the
mom
one and
before they
only
filmed
prime
that?
of the Sonichu species
Like, did he go
from our
upstairs
sister
and mess with
dimension
her and then
absolutely right
go
next
back
door to
down?
you. Hey, you've been hanging out next to Iron Man, literally. You've been hanging out with Iron Man and the Avengers and some of the DC heroes and everybody. But aside from that, I gotta tell you, Cole, all the stuff you pulled against Barb over these years, and I've heard about through Mama's memory, because I only just swapped bodies with Mama, like with Christine, like what, literally 6 months ago today, and I just have so many of my own shares of things and whatnot that I can solely speak to you on her behalf. Got my own problems here.
I almost wonder if Chris Chan tried to say, like, real quick, that it wasn't Christine that did stuff to the mom, that it was Sonichu doing it. Like, maybe that was his kind of schizophrenic way of getting away with it. Like, oh, it wasn't me, it was Sonichu. That's his mom, serial killer.
I don't have a script. I'm not going on a script, but Cole, I'll give you this props. At least you came through on doing this nice thing for Barb in her later years, right before we're actually going on with the dimension merge, where you will literally be able to meet Iron Man, but also just to drive over to Jersey and literally meet Batman. So have fun knowing that, Joseph Cole Smithy. And shoot, Zuzana, that's still a thing. And you know what? I'm just gonna do what Mama did, like, you know, hey, whoop-de-doo for him. Because she did that, and I just felt like I wanted to do that. Hey, you got married without inviting her and Barb. So there's that. Although I will say one thing on behalf of Mama. You're right about Barb on a number of things. And Mama was mistaken. So there's that. She's learned. Barbara yelled at Mama. So there's that. Let you know about that.
What the
But
fuck
a whole
is he?
different kettle of fish. If you feel like you want to talk about this personally, feel free to call or text at pretty much the phone number that's been popularized all over the internet.
You're Jesus Christ, Sonic-chan.
Anyway, all the way here in Ruckersville, Virginia, in this dimension 1218, originating from C197. Thanks, Cole. Have a good day.
On
What's up,
October
Rich?
1st,
How you doing, man?
Sonichu wished Barbara a happy 79th birthday on Chris's Twitter account. The next day, Sonichu received a set of Sonichu wire art from a DIY wire artist, thanking them publicly on Twitter. The artist in return expressed her happiness at meeting a fellow artist and creative soul, and sent a virtual hug to Chris's mother. Later on, the alleged Sonichu livestreamed his reaction to the premiere of Analysis Anarchy, Red vs. Blue,
Mama's
Part
birthday?
5.
Yeah, it is a good angle anyway. If it's a bit lopsided one way or the other, my bad. I got this thing on the body pillow. So let's, and also...
Man, that pizza I ate earlier.
Shout out to the...
Pizza I ate earlier.
birthday to Barbara.
There's no way to
Her
clear out
birthday
kick chats,
yesterday. She
Rich.
just turned 79
Unfortunately.
years old. So, toast to that.
I'm well aware
Should
of it.
have quite a
They
few
were
more to
on
go.
yesterday.
And y'all get to see me eat a cupcake, so whoop-de-doo.
He proceeds to eat a cupcake on camera.
Nah, but this brain. I feel like I want to talk about something else, but this brain can be a bit...
At
be
least
a bit
he's
slow at
self-aware
times,
about the
so
cell brain.
It's like, I'm in the process of one thought, and it's like, another thought comes along. And, I don't know, and then it just draws a blank. And, oh yeah, well I guess another thing I can talk about is yeah, dimension merge. It's still happening. It's happening. It's continuing its progress. You're seeing everything happen, one moment at a time, literally. And I am speaking, yeah, and to Chris Chan and all other deities. But yeah, essentially to just be like, hey, what's the dimension merge about? I mean, shoot, didn't Mama go through it enough already on Twitter and Facebook and whatever about months to a year ago or something? Yada yada yada. But long story short, we OCs and FCs, that's original characters and fictional characters that y'all consider y'all been chronicling, drawing, writing about, yada yada yada.
Yeah, yada yada.
We all exist and coexist. But that's to y'all through a dimensional curtain divide that's invisible for the most part, but you can sense it.
He's talking about the
Only a select
multiverses,
few
the
can be
dimensional
as
merge.
sensitive as that. But at least obviously not a living receiver, because I'm very conscious and aware of it all. Because, I mean, Mama's been very conscious aware. And then guess what? Clearly, over 6 months now. It turned 6 months just 2 days ago on the 30th.
He just gets
September.
into these like rambling
6
bits
months.
to where I start to
I've been
like
here for 6
tune out.
months.
I'm like, what the
I've been
fuck
in
is he
this
going
body
on?
for 6
I
months.
miss horny Chris
Since Mom and
Chan.
I swapped
Like it's
last
been a while
March.
since he's done something
Yeah,
being
essentially,
horny.
All right, so all of us over there, y'all over here, y'all chronicle us, and we even chronicle all of you. I feel a burp coming on.
Burp.
Excuse me.
That was a tiny
Just had some
burp.
veggies.
Veggies make you burp?
I hate when this brain goes blank. Noise. The medic duo of Doc and Brand.
He kind of looks like Peter Griffin with long hair right there, doesn't he? Or she, whatever the fuck you want to call them. It.
Meatballs. It's the Dragon Sir! Yee!
Possibly in response to the reactions in the stream, Sonichu posted a Twitter poll asking Chris Chan followers whether they would be interested in reading a written Bible of sorts regarding the dimensional merge, with a large majority voting in its favor. Soon after the announcement, an unknown enabler via text message
You must get
encouraged
trespassed
Chris to
from
proceed to write a Bible based on
from
her
malls?
existence, laws, and prophecies to counteract the slanderous writings posted on the
Yeah, I
Quickie
miss
and
old
Kiwi
school
farms.
fucking Chris
They
Chan.
added that they envisioned the
Yeah, I
scripture
miss
would
when he
serve
used to
great
get kicked
importance
out.
after the dimensional merge. During this time, a college student of around 18 years of age on the autism spectrum, who would be referred to as the Sutras, was developing a well-known reputation on the Quickie Discord server for her supposed infatuation with Chris, after making frequent posts regarding Chris's attractiveness and sex appeal, perhaps being perceived as ironic. However, she would soon confess to friends and on online message boards that she had gotten true desirous feelings for Chris. In early October, Quickie Discord moderator Anaxis privately messaged the Sutras upon learning that she had contacted Christine's phone to at least send her a drawing she had made, in addition to possibly chatting with her as well on separate occasions. Anaxis warned her about contacting Chris since it was against the rules of the server, telling her not to do so again lest she face more serious consequences. On October 5th,
When we're
Reddit
gonna get to the
user
messed up
posted a
stuff, it's
photo of
coming.
Chris's body driving the family car while in the Ruckersville area.
I'm
On the 8th,
I think it's
Sonichu,
2020
while
right
in
here, or
possession of
2021.
Christine's body, drove to
Man,
Pennsylvania
I ate a
to
slice of
return
pizza
a
and I feel
box
all
of over
gross
50
now.
items that was sent by one Luke that were to be autographed by Chris. Luke in return paid her $190, mostly for her travel expenses. He would go on to resell the items on the online marketplace, Mercari, under the false pretense that the items had been owned by Chris Chan. At Luke's house, the two ended up playing the video game Super Smash Bros. Ultimate together. After
no, I
leaving
haven't
his
seen
home,
any new
Sonichu
news.
then drove
New
to
news.
the last known address of Transformers-focused toy review YouTuber MGO316 in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, for an unsolicited visit to offer him some gifts and to meet with a friend of his who supposedly possessed psychic senses. MGO had in fact sold the residence to a Spanish-speaking woman who wound up opening the door for Sonichu and explaining to him the situation. Also at around this time, Sonichu recounted a dream he had with the Watchman, which consisted of a large golden disc that Sonichu believed could be the key to breaking through the Iron Curtain and allowing him back into his dimension of C-197. In the coming days, mostly with
It was,
the help
Little
of the Play's
Caesars.
member, Kyle, Sonichu drew the golden disc divided into different sections and inscribed with symbols taken from the Zodiac, the Japanese samurai moral code of Bushido, Pokemon, and Sonic the Hedgehog. Also during this time frame, Sonichu revealed the front cover for the unfinished comic Sonichu issue 17, depicting Christine dressed in her Gopnik
You're playing
attire,
Sonic 2
accompanied
watching?
by her supposed
Nice.
spouses,
Are you playing on the
Magic-chan
Sonic
Sonichu
Origins
and
Plus
Krizel
or what?
Rosechu.
Oh man,
On
my
October
fucking
13th, Isabella Loretta
dang, who's that
Janke,
girl?
or Bella, a longtime follower of Chris Chan, masqueraded as an employee of subscription video streaming service CuriosityStream, offering Christine a chance to appear on an upcoming podcast episode focusing on people with autism in collaboration with Discovery Channel Ficology. Bella offered Chris a payment of $30 per 1,000 views, and added that their program would typically get 20 to 30,000 views. It is unclear whether Christine responded to the email. Bella was also known to be at the time a member of Onion Farms, a Kiwi farm-style lolcow-focused website created by former Christian follower and enabler Kenneth Engelhardt, where she was temporarily banned for offering to sell the private information, or docs, of other users of the site.
He always falls for all these, like,
On October 15th, Sonichu
fucking
revealed
hacks and
to
shit.
members of the Place Discord server that he was handwriting a script for a supposed sermon that was to be recorded the following day by members of the organization Prater. Caden, the leader of the Prater group, was then invited to join the Place, where they discussed their future merchandising plans with Chris and Sonichu. While conversation remained amicable, the Watchmen were quietly suspicious of Prater's true intentions, thinking it possible that Prater would take advantage and manipulate Chris. On October 16th, the supposed Sonichu met with members of Prater at a meeting room in Goochland Public Library, where they took a series of promotional photos that were posted on the photo-based
take
social
advantage of 'em.
platform Instagram. The private accounts of most of the members were also tagged in the photos, which allowed for Christian followers
sorry,
to
Game
uncover their
Chasers.
true
I won't let that
identities.
happen again, man.
They also recorded
Why don't
a
you just
video
watch
sermon
Chris Chan
presented
yourself
by
on your
Sonichu,
stream?
standing behind a podium with a projected background.
Here we go.
Prater, who edited the video, occasionally added overlaid annotation text throughout, which communicated a sarcastic and trollsome tone regarding their belief in Sonichu's words. The video sermon was published at a later date.
There we go. There we go. Chris Tran.
Hey everybody, Sancha here, still in Mama's body since 6
Is he really doing a speak thing as Sonichu?
But anyway, so I wrote my own
Fucking-
little speech that talks about updates that happened since when Mama originally talked about the dimension merge. That's still in progress. Emotion and heart and everything is in there. So let's get down to it. So let me see. Let's talk about the communities and what y'all in 1218 here can and should do.
So he's telling us how to prepare for the
Anyway, so
dimensional
most everyone
merge.
has prepared their evac kits, taken up survival and outdoor learning from various books and educational videos, etc. And in each country and city, they have their plans made out and distributed. They distributed pamphlets on those. Even President Herbert Garrison, who is pretty much Donald Trump's self-counterpart, freaking Trump.
They really don't like
called
Trump.
public prep work plans in order. Thank deities we do not have your frickin' pandemic and C197 social distancing orders. God, I'm a mess and shit. I mean, geez, I can't wait to get back into C197 with this body. More and more portals and breaks have been appearing and manifesting around the world and throughout the galaxies.
He definitely has a good imagination. I'll say that.
Some have safely and successfully traversed to the other dimension and back. Everyone who has perished so far, meeting Mama's estimates respectively, have safely merged and awakened in their self-counterparts' bodies, brains, and consciousness. The tallied numbers of individuals in C197 who are confirmed of waking up here to be in the millions. Also, we have confirmed buildings and objects fully transitioning into the other dimension from the other side, such as Gotham City in C197.
What the fuck?
Has seen buildings from
Gotham
this
City in
dimension
C197.
The temples in Saudi Arabia crumbled in C197, and your temples appear to replace them. And I can go on with Notre Dame and all of the California that burned in favor of those cities from C197 into 1218, including Elmore. The OG Rishiram was doing a bang-up job and bringing on the firestorms here.
So everything is just combining together into like one dimension in
Most everyone
C197.
got out of the transitioning buildings and survived. The combined number of deaths by becoming stuck invading in walls, floors, and so on. We're only 10 people. Just that, 10. I was also aware of Mama in 1218. I've never acted against either of them. All them freaking idea guy and his damnable villain of it powers put a major pain on our Earth and Equestria in C-197. Those damn freaking Nazis manipulating the CPUs with his freaking OC Johnson Wiles, soldier of war.
Or the people at the seminar think maybe they just think it's a bit. Maybe it's just a bit. How's it going, by the way, Melinda?
He got into my brain and turned me against her. It was freaking horrible. And Mama had not ever stopped being kind with me, but I was so blinded. And as I had threatened her, and then she got tough love with me, it just broke me out, brought me back to myself. Whew, boy, a world of relief when she finally used her ether to undo all the idea guy's chaos in C-197. I've also traversed and visited other planets, dimensions, and timelines with Rosie, by myself, or with Magic Chan, or whoever, for additional tech, resources, and useful supplies. We definitely certainly got a bit of help, despite his freaking retardedness, but not from freaking Jacob Sockness.
Jacob Sockness.
on Andromeda. But at least we have our allies that are outside of that freaking OG Oedipus of a thing, whatever.
Oh,
finally,
Jesus.
big moment. Magic Chan told me as much as possible of the upcoming body swap that I was gonna do between Mama and I. Come March 31st, Krakow, zapping it up to the extreme.
Zap it up to the extreme.
Here I was and still am over 6 months now. I tell you all, sincerely, directly, and very clearly as possible, the majority of you all can hardly ever comprehend the genuine overpower, abilities, endurance, fortitude, and overall strength and speed this one body and brain literally has.
Chan the ma'am. Yeah, Chan the ma'am.
Moments, telepathy, telekinesis, and so on to every power all of you can think of in this dimension, and then some. No exaggeration.
And then some.
And no lies.
What's up, video game Gooner?
And
Oh, I appreciate that. I'm going to try to get another one going next weekend.
It also goes off in
Trying to figure it out.
aura energy.
Feel free to clip stuff.
Look at all this glow around me. If y'all can see this through the video, you are psychically, spiritually awesome. This body and brain are literally working, doing.
You're Jesus from 197.
Honestly, traversing tough, rough, and hard every single millisecond.
Yeah, I saw that.
And
I saw that
saw
video
you.
game.
Have
Video
tried,
game goner. That was funny.
kept on and continuing on until that day in the new pandemic-free version of this, the Omega timeline, because I'm going back in time with this body after I get back into C-197, finally return this body to Mama in the new timeline at BabsCon 2020. How many will I sign you? And my name
I want to
is
get to the
Mama
real
Joe,
fucked up shit,
as
man.
good as only she,
I want horny
our
Chris Chan
OG
stuff.
Christine Weston Chandler Sonichu of Earth's 1218 and C-197 can do. This work, her body, her brain, her goddess level overpowers and abilities, they're all literally tailored and custom made only for her. I never should have ever doubted her. I sincerely pledged and repledged my duty, loyalty, and best of myself, my powers, and abilities to her now, and after which she and I swap back to our original bodies in a new timeline. All praise, prayers, and power to our goddess of 1218 and C-197, Christine Weston Chandler Sonichu.
There we go. Eat ass Joshua Wise. What? Why do you say eat ass Joshua Wise? Is Geno Samuel fighting with Joshua Wise? Who the fuck is Joshua Wise. Fucking. Yeah, I need some fucking real shenanigans going on in this Chris Chan thing right now. It's kind of slowed down, I guess, because all this was pandemic era stuff. So there wasn't anything going on until he got fucking busted for fucking touching his mom. So I think things are gonna be slow for a while until he gets to that point, honestly. I do appreciate everybody being here tonight. All right, guys. I'm going to call it a night. I'm going to call it an early stream because I got an early morning. I have a wrestling match, but I do plan to be on sometime in the evening tomorrow night. So I do appreciate y'all. Billy from Game Changer should be streaming, so go check his stream out. And I'll see you guys later. I'm sorry to keep it short. I just have a long day ahead of me tomorrow. Busy day with the wrestling show and a couple other things. So I will see you guys later. Y'all have a good day.